Please allow me to tell you a very important story. Long, long ago, outside the city of Portland, Oregon, there lived a Japanese farmer by the family name of Shu. He was a chicken farmer. And he not only farmed chickens, but he applied science to his chicken farming. And he applied selective breeding. He bred big, hardy chickens. But that wasn't enough. He didn't stop just there. He monitored the behavior of his chickens. And eventually, he bred a breed of chicken that would jump right into your arms when you approached them. And this breed of chickens became known as the Shu-Hen. Now, we might be familiar with the saying, this person is a shoe-in for the job of such and such. This person is a shoe-in for the role. This person is a shoe-in, meaning they are the one that is already pre-picked. They're automatic. But that is some hillbilly misspeech, because the correct pronunciation is a Shu-Hen. S-H-U-H-E-N. And we must remember this for Mr. Shu. And all he did, and all he bred, and all he was, and all he left. Because this man and the chickens of his breeding met with a bad end. Because unfortunately there was poultry shortage. And during that poultry shortage, when all the people approached their hen houses and chicken coops to obtain the most poultry they could for this chicken shortage, well, automatically the Shu-Hens died first and their breed was gone. Now, the technology and the breeding that Mr. Shu-Hen developed, unfortunately, could not be passed on because Mr. Shu himself died in the subway at the hands of African-American gang members. So in this tragic story, please understand that there is a moral. The moral is that sometimes genocide can be accidental. It might not be intentional. Just like the way the Shu-Hens' biological attributes cause them to jump into their arms of their would-be slayers. It could be the small penis of the Irishman that could prevent them from being chosen to breed on. Or it could be a given race's behavior that acts as if they wish to be annihilated. That damns them to annihilation. Now, please allow me to tell you that this story is fictional. And the reason this story is fictional is because when Yanni Pappas appeared upon the Bobby Lee Tiger Belly podcast, I put in the comments a Shu-Hen for nominee of Comedic Podcast of the Year. A true Greek meets West experience. Something to those lines. Now I figured Shu-In. I wasn't even sure if that was right. Shu-In. And I didn't know how to write it. Was like, whatever. I thought putting Shu-Hen, because Bobby Lee is Asian in biological origins, would add just a little tiny touch to it. Okay? And I figured it would be counteracted by me saying that Yanni was Greek. And Greek meets West rather than East meets West, meaning that Bobby Lee wasn't from the East, he was the West now. Would put it in full circle that you would all understand that I was not being racist. But When I saw that comment got no response or likes whatsoever, I feel that I have been put in that racial box of obfuscation. And if that wasn't a word, it is now. And there I was, and I fashioned all this story because let's face it, let's look at the facts. And let me just tell you my belief about Bobby Lee. Okay, Bobby Lee is not only do I believe Bobby Lee is American, Bobby Lee is proof of America. Look and listen to an Asian from Asia, and listen and look at Bobby Lee. See the difference? That man is an American. He's not only American, he's proof of America. He's proof that America is not only a geographical spot on the planet, it is what it is, babies. And you know it is when you watch Bobby Lee. I wouldn't have been watching the video and commenting on it if I didn't love the fella. So, that's where I got to say. And it's all been, please allow me to tell you that this is a sorry, not sorry thing. And the end.